Hi, I'm Daniel Walters. That's my name, Daniel Walters. Who am I? Let's look. We have Grandma and Grandpa Manwaring, Great Grandma and Grandpa Bates, Great Great Grandma and Grandpa Walters, Great 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 Grandma and Grandpa Walters, Great 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 Grandma and Grandpa Walters. That's us. Daniel William Walters, right there. That's me. I live in Wales. That's an animal. Nope, it's a country too. Wales, it's over here by England. It's clear across the ocean. And we joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But I was just a little kid when I did that. Here, I'll tell you. We joined the church. Oh, stand up, little kids. And there's me right there. So we got to sail in a ship clear across the ocean. We got to go across the ocean. We got to sail in a ship clear across the ocean. And while we were crossing the ocean, our ship ran out of fuel and we burned bacon. We burned bacon to get fuel. Oh no, we burned the bacon. That's okay. We had some fuel to get across the ocean. So this is me. I was 9 years old. And my mom and dad and my one sister, she got sick. She got sick at sea and she died. And that means we had to bury her at sea. And we're very quiet and we just push her over the boat. And we say, goodbye, little sister. We will see you again. But the rest of us came to America. We came to America. And when we got here, we got to go across the plains. Remember, we got to go across the plains. And here, look at there, Daniel. All right. We got your oxen and our stuff together, and we got to go across the plains. And we went with a man in a pioneer company. That's what the groups are called, the company. And his name was Thomas Ricks. Thomas Ricks Company. Do you know who that is? He's kind of famous, actually. Way back, this is Thomas Ricks. And way back when the saints were being forced to leave Nauvoo. There's the Nauvoo temple up there, right there. There's a Nauvoo temple. And we had to leave. We had to leave Nauvoo. This is Thomas Ricks, right here, this guy on the horse. He helped the saints get out of Nauvoo. They were burning their homes. And the river froze, and they left Nauvoo. And he helped them get out. And so we went with him across the plains. Across the plains, all right. We went across the plains and we got to Utah. And I'll tell you one thing we did for food. We didn't have very much food. And so we would go out and we would dig up lilies, sago lilies. And we would eat the bulbs. That's what we would eat. We would eat them and we would sell some of them. So we'd go dig it up and we'd eat the bulbs. It's not really good, but it's food. It'll work. Well, I got older. Now that's me. Scoot over. All right, and I met a girl named Ann Edwards Gunnell. This is Ann Edwards Gunnell. And we got married. We kind of liked each other. My dad has one leg shorter than the other. Maybe you have met him. Do you remember my parents?
Francis and Pollyann.
Francis and Pollyann Gunnell. That's my parents. My dad has one leg shorter than the other. Can you see that? I think you've met him before. Well, we got married and we got busy. And we had some kids. And these are our kids.
Walter, Frank, Daniel, Sarah, Margaret, Pollyann, William, Edward, Zilpha, and Joseph.
We had a lot of kids. Oh my goodness. And in fact, our youngest two, Zilpha and Joseph, they died when they were little babies. They just died when they were little babies. We will miss them. We can't wait to see them again because our family is sealed, and so we are members of the church. Well, what I did is I started a freight business. A freight business. When you have a freight business, you have a big truck like a semi-truck. But guess what? we don't have these little cars. We don't have any big trucks like that. What do you use for a freight business? You use a great big wagon and a lot of horses to pull it. We had a lot of horses. Here are some of my horses. And I had a lot of wagons and a lot of horses, and I would carry things for people and they would pay me. That's what a freight business is. And it was pretty good. And some of the things I did is I went to, you recognize this? Yellowstone Park. That's supposed to be Yellowstone Park. This is Yellowstone Park. Look at those visitors in the park. You can't really do this anymore. But they are on the hot water out there. They're just, they're being careful so they don't get burned. They went to Yellowstone Park, and I went to Yellowstone Park. And you didn't have a car, no cars. So everybody had horses. Here's some visitors in Yellowstone Park with the geysers. Remember those? You ever been there? And the United States Army came to Yellowstone Park and would help to build roads. The United States Corps of Engineers with the Army. And they would help to build roads. See, they all have horses too. That's the hotel at Mammoth, Yellowstone Park. It looks a little different now, but that's Mammoth. And so the Army was there, and I would haul stuff for them. I worked for them. I worked for the Army. And if you notice, just so you know, you notice how they're dressed? If you ever see a park ranger, he kind of looks like a policeman or something, or like an Army person. That's where they got their clothes, from the Army. They wear the same uniform, just as a tradition. So they kind of look like Army guys. That's what they look like. That's why they wear that. Anyway, I also hauled for Calamity Jane. If you ever hear about her, I worked for her. I hauled some stuff for her all through Yellowstone Park, because she was kind of working for the government at the time. Well, I also hauled some stuff for Indians. I worked with the Indians a lot. They were very nice. We got along pretty well. And once while I was hauling some stuff, one of my horses got sick. One of my horses got kind of sick and wasn't feeling very good. And so the Indians let me use one of their horses. Oh, thanks, guys. And so I used their horse, and then I brought it back again, and my horse was feeling better, and I gave their horse back, and it worked out real well. Thank you. Well, one day we had some visitors who were Indians. One second. And this was a Chief White Eagle, and he brought his squaw with him. Gotta get my wife over here. And so we made them a bed upstairs in our house so they could stay the night for a little bit and a few days, and we just ate with them, and they just stayed with their house a few days, and it was kind of nice to have them, and they were very nice people. Chief White Eagle. And when they left again, my wife went upstairs to kind of make up the bed, and they hadn't slept on the bed. There were some blankets on the floor, and that's where they had slept, because you know, Indians don't use beds really, you know, not like we have, and they were more comfortable on the floor. Can you believe it? They had just slept on the floor. That's what they do. But we traded around with the Indians and worked pretty well with them. But I kind of, you know, I like to just drink a little bit. It wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. But I kind of drank a little bit. And so my son, Frank, would come and just help with the money. So I didn't spend it on liquor and alcohol and stuff like that. Anyway, it was nice of him. So Frank kind of helped me out doing that. Well, after we got done doing our freighting business, we decided to open a roller skate hall. That was kind of neat, huh? And people roller skated back then. That's what they looked like. Their women just wear dresses and their roller skates, and even the kids would do it. Is that kind of fun? That looks neat. And so we had our roller skate hall, and there's every now and then, you know, some stuff would happened. There was a girl named Emma, and she had to have a surgery, and so we raised a dance in our roller skate hall, and we earned some money for her. Yeah, there you go. There's for Emma to help out with her surgery. And there was another guy, last name of Fayfield. His house burned down. Oh no, his house burned down. So we raised some money for him. We used our dance hall, and our roller skate, and we just donated some money for him because that's helpful to do that. Kind of nice, huh? Well, it was nice to meet you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thanks.